I like to send home a little homework book at the end of each term, and this one is just going to review some high frequency words and also some 4 and 5 sound words. That's where we're up to in our scope and sequence. And then I've added the UFLI decodable passages, just about 6 of them, and I made up a little worksheet that goes with them to finish writing some sentences. So the information is in the text, it's decodable, and kids can practice writing. That's really going to be our term 4 focus, writing. So you can see I've got nice clear instructions on the front cover for parents. The purpose of this homework book is to practice decoding short texts and also to practice writing sentences. And I've included links to those UFLI decodable texts and also to the worksheets I made. We so often get asked what to do with all those labelled readers, and one of my jobs was to make a bit of space, get rid of some old resources that aren't being used in our reading room so we can actually buy some good quality new things. And so we actually don't need our benchmarking kits anymore. So here is how I made the most of what we could salvage from those kits. This is making space for decent resources for reading for our kids at my school where I'm teaching. So these are the Fountain Pennell resources. So what we're going to do is keep any books, we're going to take them out, and the rest of this is going to the skip bin. Same for over here. And if you've gone to the trouble of getting all your resources ready in a folder like this, I think we can still make use of this. We can take all of the resources out into the pile for paper recycling, and eventually we'll be able to have this beautiful display folder to reuse. Thanks. This is going to give us great pleasure. So, thousands of dollars spent from our literacy budget not that long ago really, and this is where it's going to end up. Right in here. So here's what I've ended up with: a massive pile of fabulous good quality plastic sleeves, one pink display folder ready for use, a pile of books to add to year 1, 2, 3 book boxes for home reading for kids that actually know some extended code. Not sure that we can salvage these. Some EA actually spent a lot of time doing the most secure job of labelling these as benchmarking tools and resources, but we'll see. And this is the box for paper recycling. So there was a plastic sleeve with master copies and spare copies for every benchmark assessment. That's quite a bit of paper, and I'm just wishing right now that I could grab those EA hours back and reuse those, sitting with kids doing some reading using our intervention folders that align to our scope and sequence and our tier 1 instruction, and I guess that would have been a bit more effective use of time and money. So these books are actually going to be the casualties. Can't really think of a use for at the park. It's one of those books where no reading is required and no imagination is required. There isn't even a different frame sentence on the last page. I mean, honestly, what were they thinking? Best friends, you're the same. Pity that the words are on the back. I don't really want kids to even... Oh, look, we changed like to love. Oh, tricky. I just don't think we can use these. I can't even bear to donate these sorts of books to third world countries because, I don't want them used to teach children to read and write in English. What are we actually teaching them? Oh, siren. My job is done. Time to pack up and go home.